Hello everyone, welcome back to Laser Penguin Games. Today we're going to be going over my Kicker Assassin build in Project Diablo 2 Season 4 Enlightenment. And let's go ahead and get right into the skills. Alright, so we're going to be starting off in Martial Arts. Most of our points are going to go in this tree, maxing out Dragon Talon, Dragon Tail, and Dragon Flight. That's going to take 61 points right there, because we only put one in Dragon Claw. Then go to Shadow Disciplines. I'm going to put one in Claw and Dagger Mastery, one in Burst Speed, max out Fade, and then basically put the rest of our points into Venom. And that's pretty much it. Super simple build. I'm going to take a look at my items and stats here. So a lot more than other builds, I've had to invest a lot into strength, and you'll see why, because we wanted a ton of armor. So we're wearing some really high strength items, as well as also our boots are going to be high strength as well. But our dexterity, we had to put in a significant amount as well to wear our weapon, and put the rest in vitality. Now, we can get some more minus requirements on some of our items probably, or corruptions, to help get these stats down, get more vitality, and get our life up. But for now, it is what it is. But our max strength is going to this, so now Exile can be made in any shield, not just Paladin shields. So we're going to be using that for the big Defiance aura, and the amplified damage on striking, which is going to be fantastic. Also, we're going to get the huge defense as well on the shield itself. We're going to get max fire cold resist. Just a lot of stuff we want on the shield. Weapon we're using is Azarath. Now, you could get better corruption. This is only 2 socket corruption. Also, you can get a +1 all skills corruption, and then try to use a puzzle box on it, or just try to get the 4 socket, which is probably the best. And then you can just get a ton of more attack speed in the weapon. I have 2 shells in here now, but you could also just do -15 requirement, 15 IES jewels probably, and then get the dexterity down a bit so you can get a bit more life. This is basically just going to give us 2 all skills, and then we're going to get magic and cold damage with a bit of attributes as well, and then also some really good attack speed, so that we can kill stuff that's not I guess that has high physical resistances. We're gonna have extra damage. The helmet I'm using is Steel Shade, which is indestructible, and I got one with the ethereal and corrupted indestructible. So with extra enhanced defense, so it's a crazy good. I did puzzle box it, but I only got 1 socket, so I put in an ED jewel. The amulet I'm using is 3 martial arts, replenish life. So you'll notice a ton of my items have replenish life on them too, which is nice. The armor I'm using is a ethereal steer carapace, another 2 all skills. So I'm actually getting a lot of all skills here, which is going to help with our spirit from Nature's Peace as well, to give us some more life and life regen. I have Dracula's Grasp for Life Leech IES, Open Wounds, all the good stuff, more Replenish Life Corruption, and my Go Riders also have Replenish Life Corruption on them as well. Also, when you're kicking, you're going to need Myrmidian Greaves of some sort. I tried to craft some as well, but I guess any of them will kind of do for max damage. And then using Upgrade String of Ears for more life leech and some physical damage reduction to go with the physical damage reduction we get from our Fade. And then I have a Karen Wind just to proc some more twisters and some more life leech as well. So this is that. We got our Annie here, our Torch, and then we got most of our charms here are not going to be any skill charms at all. So we have a few resist charms, but most of them are going to be max attack rating. So I got some. So this is 3 max, 19 lifer, 17 life, 3 max attack rate. So a lot of these are added up, and they're just going to give us. I got a bunch of 20 lifers here as well, just to add up. And our Merc is an Act 5 with Might and Beasts for Fanat. It's going to give us even more damage. So let's go on in and we'll make our... What the heck? Okay. There we go, their spirit. So our life still isn't super high. It's about 1560 with the spirit out. So, but we're only at level 86, and we could definitely get some more life by leveling up. So I have the kick on the left there, and I got the teleport kick, which is our dragon flight on the right, so I can just close the gap on any ranged attackers. And then we just kick the shit out of everything. I think our spirit's taking some heat right now. Let's get him back out. We're doing almost 7k, 6909 right now with our main kick. You see, most things go down pretty quick. It's definitely good for killing bosses. The only thing I was missing is I wanted to cannot be frozen corruption on one of the 2 rings, and I just never ended up buying one yet. That's the only thing that I'm really missing. Everything else I liked a lot, and the RM we have about 17k armor on assassin, which is really high for an assassin. Could get more like defense lifer charms as well. Oh, that was getting hurt bad there. My venom fall off? That way, yeah. Get the spider out. Hey, stop attacking my spirit, guys. Rude. Get them all. Hoping I could find the boss mob. Ow, that lightning still hurts though. Oh, my fade fell off. No wonder. Like, why am I taking so much damage right now? I hadn't cast it since before I started explaining the skills and everything. In physical, see if we should still be able to kill him, no problem, even with me in physical. Because of our extra magic control damage. Might add it up. Fire, and I'm gonna do shit. Spiders. I have lightning too, maybe? There's good. I like that the kicks are splash damage now too. Because we're taking the effect of the melee weapon. So we are kicking all the enemies around when we take one enemy. Yeah, I gotta start kill kicking them more. Rude. Yeah, I know what you're doing. You want some of this? There you go. It also, I guess, brings my Merc with me too, so we're attacking the same thing. There are these guys. And warp out. Nice one is a lot of small enemies packed together. They go down real quick, but bigger ones don't. I think some of them miss the splash damage. You get it. You get it, pulse. Magic. Okay, whatever. Got two damage types going. In the cold. I'll say we're mostly physical damage anyway, but some of that. Oh, really? See that lightning, eh? You get it. good. Champions. No. They're nothing. I have damage goes off so often on Exile, it's crazy. Easy to get it, because you're kicking... I know you don't kick as many times in a row now, but... just clicking the button twice, usually you'll see the amp damage go off like almost immediately. Another kick. Oh, there's two specials here. I really like to kill our spirit. Trying to bring us down. I'll hold shift and kick around and see if I hit anything. Like, come at me. Not really getting any good drops, but that's just the life. That guy had me in a pistol and then now he doesn't. Kill a ton of specials. I want some of this too. Not really worried about going fast with this build and just go tanking everything. Game ending in 29 minutes. Alright, I think we've kicked enough. Kicking's so fun. He's my favorite. Finish playing this little area here. Perfect. Well, I think that's it for that build, which was a lot of fun. I think definitely the gear. Oh, what are you doing here, Sagbo? Oh, the other last thing, I guess. So when you're playing this build and leveling up, you can get to higher levels. So you can start. I was using this Headhunter's Glory for a while before I could obtain the Exile that I crafted it myself and put my name on it because it's perfect. I think the shield before was a 12%, so it's 16 Defiance and it got perfect ED, so I was pretty excited with it. But before that, this has the amp damage on attack and gives you some faster run walk, and I put some ED jewels in it too, so it was quite effective for a while until I got the Exile, but also not anywhere near as good. But I hope you guys enjoy this build, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Hello everyone who made it to the end of the video. This is LaserPen Games, reminding you to smash that like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps out. And if you're looking for even more content, check out my Patreon here, where I post exclusive video content every month, and you'll have access to all of that.